Y'all crazy. I'm just telling you, this game comes down to this right here.
I'm not with you. Yeah, we're taking him to court.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. So other
Yeah,
than
see you in the
that,
courtroom. Congrats, you're going to prison, Floyd.
He makes a load of money doing it. And the business model that he put out there, it doesn't necessarily work for everyone. Okay. But it's a business model. These fighters aspire to be great, but they also aspire to make a load of money.
Leonard Ellerbe reportedly said Floyd Mayweather could be facing arrest tied to a $42 million scam. He acknowledged that not every business decision goes as planned and that setbacks happen. Ellerbe also pointed out that Mayweather is mostly driven by money, willing to go after it from any direction, even if it involves major risks or consequences.
And the business model that he put out there, it doesn't necessarily work for everyone. Okay. But it's a business model. These fighters aspire to be great, but they also aspire to make a lot of money.
Floyd Mayweather, now nearing 50, keeps flaunting his wealth all over social media. But critics say this constant showboating could be dragging him into financial trouble. A lot of people believe his need to post every luxury purchase and flashy moment is only making it easier for things to spiral out of control.
They kind of, think it's a red flag when you're 50 years old and feel like almost 50 and still gotta flex on social media. But, people on social media do what they do best, especially black people, try to tear each other down. So people start researching, Angelique started researching, and they found out that Floyd was capping. Now, Floyd is part of like some type of ownership group that got a part of it. Then you got 50, they just passing these kids through. So it's a lot of stuff to worry about. But people online seeing what Floyd did or didn't buy, I just find it weird on his end that you still feel like you got to announce every move on social media. And that's his biggest reason why he going broke and why he gonna be broke. He want to keep up with the Joneses. At some point, even, Bill Gates ain't really never lived that lifestyle with Steve. At some point, they scale it back. They had their fun. They probably bought the dream car, dream house, dream bitch. They had the fun, but they realized, okay, let me scale it back. At some point, you can't live your 40s and 50s like you 20 and 19. You can't live like that. It's okay. I don't really need a house in Cali or...
Mayweather's $42 million real estate investment hasn't gone as planned. Business Insider reports he doesn't actually own the properties he claimed. Ownership hasn't changed hands. The strategy hasn't brought in the profits he talked about, which is a big miss for someone known for living big.
Floyd Mayweather, in this article, it states that he's spending $402 million in real estate investment in a 1,000-unit affordable housing portfolio in Upper Manhattan. The portfolio includes over 60 buildings and is one of the city's largest real estate deals of the year.
Wow. Well, thank you, Floyd Mayweather, for investing into New York real estate.
Leonard Ellerbe, who's worked closely with Floyd Mayweather for years, has had a front-row seat to how Floyd handles his business. As a key figure in Mayweather promotions, Ellerbe has watched his financial decisions up close. One major concern surfaced when Floyd reportedly didn't pay Gervonta "Tank" Davis what he was owed, bringing serious doubt to how Floyd manages his money and honors his commitments.
Floyd that basically gave him $1 million came out to Vegas and they had a whole backstory to that. And I'm pretty sure Leonard was around seeing all that. And what you're saying doesn't sound far-fetched. And I'm not agreeing with you just to agree with you, but like the champ may be hurt just because like you a human being, you could whoop ass, but you're still a human being, right? You may be hurt that you missed a moment. I've also seen guys where, they moment passed and you try to hold on to things and that becomes an element of it. But then also it's just not a Leonard Ellerbe thing. There's a lot of people who may be in position around a Floyd Mayweather, but whatever deal they agreed to at the time didn't allow them to get all the money that they probably could have earned, right? And so he probably sees the infrastructure that Tank doesn't have in the relationship, and he's not saying, hey man, it ain't fuck you, champ.
After watching Floyd's behavior over the years, Leonard Ellerbe decided to step down as CEO of Mayweather Promotions. His departure signals growing tension inside Floyd's camp, mainly over how Floyd handled the business and didn't properly compensate the people who had his back.
Welcome to In This Corner. Breaking news, Leonard Ellerbe has stepped down as CEO from Mayweather Promotions. Mayweather acknowledges Leonard Ellerbe, but also says that they will now be joining forces with Richard Schaefer. Why do you think Leonard Ellerbe stepped down? Is it really the end for Mayweather Promotions? As many people say, lots of their fighters have now walked away from the promotional company. Chime in, tell me what you think.
Leonard wasn't the only one to leave Mayweather Promotions. Gervonta Davis walked away too, raising even more questions about Floyd's leadership. Floyd brushed it off, claiming he turned Tank into a millionaire and that the choice to leave was all Tank's. But his dismissive response just added more fuel to the rumors about what's really going on behind the scenes.
Gervonta Davis, but I seen recently that he's actually looking to leave. So how does that relationship work? How does that work as far as, grooming somebody, getting them to a point, and then having some differences?
I've always been a gentleman. I've always been respectful, and there's nothing like taking a kid that come from the same background as you and helping them and put them in a position to become a multi-millionaire. You meet a kid, he come up to you for an autograph. You sign an autograph for him, then I tell him, in a few years when you get older, I'm gonna work with you and I'm gonna make you world champion someday. Years later, I started working with him, helped him, pushed him to be great. And if he feels like, he's grew wings where he can fly, become his own boss, more power to him.
Floyd Mayweather is famous for showing off his money, spending big on cars, clothes, and more. He constantly flashes his luxury lifestyle on social media and takes pride in his wealth. But with the way he burns through cash and his shaky business moves, many are starting to wonder if he can really keep it up.
Options. I got about 100 cars, but right here, we like to call this the Sweet 16. Lambo, Ferrari, Lambo, Maybach, a Maybach, whatever you want to call it. Of course, the McLaren, the original McLaren. Bentley, Rolls. The Maybach truck or Maybach truck, whatever you want to call it.
Recently, Logan Paul threatened to sue Floyd Mayweather, claiming he still hasn't been paid millions. He didn't hold back, saying Floyd's refusal to pay could end up getting him locked up. The feud has only added to the growing talk about Floyd's messy finances and his habit of ignoring contracts.
Or is that something that you can't disclose right now?
He has not paid me in full. That is a fact.
No
Short a few mil, yeah.
Wow. Still a few mil.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Have you been in contact with him?
Nah, we're taking this for the court.
No, are you being serious? Is this like a...
Do I look serious, lady?
You do. I'm just making sure. I apologize.
Really?
I'm just...
Nah, I'm f***ing you. I'm not f***ing you. Yeah, we're taking him to court.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. So,
see you in the courtroom. Congrats, you're going to prison, Floyd.
This isn't Floyd Mayweather's first run-in with the law. He's had a rocky legal past and has even served time before. Despite all his money, Floyd's admitted he often feels stuck, blaming the pressure that comes with fame and fortune. But his legal troubles keep coming back, and they usually trace back to the way he handles his finances. 50 Cent also spoke out, sharing how he took over Mayweather Promotions while Floyd was in jail. But once Floyd got out, he apparently forgot everything 50 did for him and never paid back the millions 50 had put into the company.
Pain that goes on where, it's $300,000 chains being bought and buying a new Lamborghini and all these new things. And I'm sitting there going, yo, when you gonna give me the money?
Because you're already invested.
Yeah. Right, like when you gonna give me your half of the money back. But I ain't trying to press him because he just got out of jail, right? So it's like, let him cool his heels before you.
Was that in the millions?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you sitting there big and I'm like, yo, so when But see, the fighters are an asset in themselves. They are that talent, regardlessly. Right. You know, so I'm looking at him going, so ain't no pressure there, but I'm saying, when is he gonna say he wants to, you know, to give me the other half of it? Why I gotta ask you for it?
Right.
And then when
are we talking over $2 million?
It's about that.
Floyd responded to 50 Cent by saying he never asked him to take over the company, which only adds to the belief that he often ignores loyalty and business responsibilities. His track record is packed with financial scandals, from scamming accusations to not paying taxes. At one point, there were even reports of him being held in Dubai over unpaid jewelry bills. All of this has led to even more doubts about how he runs his business and handles his personal commitments.
Well, it turns out that the rumors were true, and Floyd Mayweather has been trapped in Dubai for the last 50 days. Gervonta Davis was the first to claim it. Now multiple insider sources have confirmed that he is in fact trapped in Dubai for a debt that has nothing to do with boxing. After doing a little digging, it seems that someone in his camp, while he was shopping for jewelry in Dubai, stole one of the pieces, got away with it, and then blocked all communication with Mayweather. Since then, Floyd has already paid for the jewelry, but they refuse to let him go until they get their piece back. And allegedly, this guy right here is the thief that started this whole mess.
Public opinion around Floyd's finances is still shaped by his past behavior. While he calls himself a successful businessman, a lot of people see him as someone chasing quick money instead of building real, lasting stability. The way he's handled money with friends, partners, and even fans has many believing his wealth is more for show than backed by smart financial planning.
50, aka Ferrari F50. So 50's obviously going to take any chance that he can to troll Floyd Mayweather, and I don't know how accurate or true this is. 50 said it was true and then removed it off his Instagram like he sometimes does. He'll chime in on things and then remove it. But luckily for me, I know that he does that, so I screenshot everything that he posts. Just because, you know, he'll remove it and then it's hard to find it. I'm like, damn, it was up there. So just for like podcasts and just research purposes, I always screenshot them, have it on my phone. That way if it's removed, you know, it's like, hey, you know, he did post this. So what am I talking about? Let's go over this. 50 Cent has weighed in on a shocking claim in the ongoing spat between Floyd Mayweather and Gervonta Davis, saying he believes a belief that has allowed him to get in some digs of his own.
When asked about Floyd's alleged hostage situation in Dubai, Leonard Ellerbe stayed quiet. His refusal to comment only sparked more questions about what's really going on behind the scenes in Floyd's camp. It's unclear whether Ellerbe's silence is out of loyalty or if he's quietly admitting there's more to the story about Floyd's business dealings.
In my opinion, Tank is the best fighter in the entire world. And another terrific opportunity on June the 15th to go out there and show you guys why he's the top dog.
Just out of curiosity, bro, you said that Floyd was kidnapped by the Abu Dhabi folks. Any comment on that?
And again, like I was just saying, again, Tank's that guy. And for all the guys out there in the weight class and around the weight class, he's coming to get each and every one of you guys.
Floyd Mayweather hasn't just spent carelessly. He's also been accused of making money through shady promotions and scams. It's claimed that he took money from fans for events or merchandise that never materialized. A TikTok expose highlighted how Mayweather's brand was built more on hype than real value, with many of his promotions falling short and leaving fans frustrated.
I am just flabbergasted that the highest paid boxer, one of the most famous people on the planet, Floyd Mayweather, has managed to become a repeat offender as a scam artist.
NFT world, guess what?
Guess what?
Drop. And of course, I'm the money man. But guess what?
Sure are.
We're not done yet.
We aren't?
They told me
there's more scamming to be done.
And it's not over.
My God.
Autograph gloves.
Oh my God. That's incredible. 2,000 people that invest in his NFT project get a chance to win autographed gloves. It's crazy. But you might be asking, did he actually follow through on his promises and deliver these gloves? Of course he did.
Money May, you all know the rest.
Money May, you all know the rest. You just got scammed again.
Another example of Floyd's questionable business moves is his involvement in promoting cryptocurrency schemes. Despite his huge fortune, Floyd is accused of backing fake crypto projects, taking millions to promote ventures that eventually collapsed. This pattern shows Floyd's tendency to chase money from any opportunity, no matter how risky or questionable. While his social media paints him as financially successful, the truth may be far from that. Scams, failed investments, and unkept promises have chipped away at the polished image he's worked hard to create. Behind the flashy spending and luxury lifestyle is a much darker financial reality.
At one point, you were getting celebrity endorsements. One was DJ Khaled, hilarious, and Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah.
And he posted on his Instagram him taking this what do you call it? The Centra card?
Centra card.
The Centra card. And going and purchasing something with his Bitcoin at a store.
Yeah.
He did that knowing that it didn't work.
Floyd Mayweather doesn't know anything that's going on, really. So like
we all know that.
Yeah, yeah.
The guy can't read,
Yeah.
How much did you guys pay him?
Like $1 million.
He took that knowing or not caring if it worked?
It was just knowing, not knowing, right? Like they didn't care. He does a million promotions like that. It was basically you speak to his manager. Yeah. He's like, this is Floyd's price. You send the money over. Yeah. The manager makes his little cut from it. And he just says, what do you want me to say? And what do you want me to do?
Okay.
Right. And you just basically give him his script and he just does it.
That's all for today's video. Thanks for watching and catch you next time.